What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, baby. Here we go. Looking at Bitcoin, it just had a very neutral closing week after a very beautiful looking week. Oops, big old white line there. Didn't mean to put that there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, man, I definitely think that this wants to get into the overbought zone. If not come up here. This RSI does. Maybe at the moment we take a break, we come back, find some support at the 60 or even back down around the 50 area. You know, maybe we do something like that. But ultimately, you know, I'd be surprised if a bounce off the 50 turned into something like this and turned around. That week did close green. Let's see. You know, higher closes on a weekly, whatever. That's technically the highest week we closed, but not by much right there. Lower highs on a wick, though. Kind of just sideways nothingness. Again, you know, just the more you zoom in, the more I look at this, the more I really think that this is some kind of BART, honestly. And it doesn't have to come all the way back down here. It could come back down to like right here, which is when it started, right? You know, just da-da-da-da-da-da, and then dump. And I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. And it might not happen exactly like that. It might go slightly a little bit lower, slightly a little bit higher, whatever. But I do think we're going to come out of this range to the downside before inevitably coming back up to the upside and breaking through. That's my genuine opinion on it at the moment. Holding on the 4 hour here, you know, you're in this neutral zone with the RSI. You're not getting above the 65 here. You're not getting below the 40. I guess it is, if anything, it is more bullish than it is bearish. But the price isn't reflecting that really. So I don't really know. You know, the price, you're getting lower lows. You're getting higher highs amidst lower highs though too. Like no significance going either way. Technically at the moment, the bigger candles are the red ones. That's where the most volume is. But I don't know, man. We don't have to go lower. I would anticipate, and in fact, I've sold. I've gotten completely out of my Bitcoin position. But you know, it wouldn't surprise me if we came down from here. That's definitely what I'm anticipating. Looking at it on the daily, and not a lot, man. Really not a lot. Maybe down to about 28K. Maybe down to about 26.9K. You know. I'd be surprised if we actually went to like 27K or lower. I would be surprised. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking we'd more come around 28K, maybe 27.9K, somewhere around there, just from like a price standpoint. I know I've given a few different levels that I'm looking at, but yeah, man, this, you know, I was looking at the 618, and that one's down by 27K, but I don't know if we're going to go this low. I think we come to the 382. We hold it as support. We wick below it even. Maybe we touch the 0.5. But I would be surprised if we went too much lower below 28K. I do think we go down from here, but not even a 10% move from the current prices. And I mean overall, that would be an 11% move, not even a 12% move. So I don't think it's going to be too dramatic. But we did, you know, out of the daily here on the RSI, we did come out of the overbought zone. We are not back in it yet, and in fact, a rejection from these areas. If we were, let's say today we had just like what we've been having, right? It's just been kind of a nothing day. Maybe it's a little bit green. Maybe we close here or a little bit higher even. On the 4 hour, it wouldn't surprise me if we went up because we're holding this, held that 50. It wouldn't surprise me if we went up a little bit. Maybe we take out this high. Maybe we even take out that high, you know, but I don't think that we're going to move up too much higher just based on this daily RSI. I do think what we're going to see is a rejection off of this area, and we're going to get the average move out of that, you know, which like here from top to bottom, that was a 13% move. I think they were all between 8 and just under 14% if I remember correctly. So far we've had a 6% move. We could drop down to just below 29K, or again, a 14% move, just under 14% would put us around 7K. I remember that. That's right. The reason, and that is really close to the 382 and the 618. So that kind of just lines up with more of what I've been saying, man. If this video seems repetitive or like, you know, the same videos that I've put on Bitcoin the last like couple times, that's because, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days now we've been doing the exact same thing. Whether it's a red day or a green day, it's just been, you know, nothing at all. No volume, no price to really take us anywhere. More of the same, man. More of the same. I do think we go down. I definitely do. It won't be dramatic. If it is dramatic, that'll be a problem. And I guess dramatic would be on a weekly basis closing lower than this. Closing lower than that weekly low here, which is a very far distance away comparatively, you know, for Bitcoin. That's, I mean, that in itself is over 15% away. So I don't anticipate that, but you know, if I was to be bullish on this thing and be proven wrong, that's what it would take, really, would be. And I am bullish. I'm definitely bullish. Short term, I'm bearish. I think we have a little pullback, right? From low to high here, I think that we have a pullback that fits this fib range. But ultimately, I think this high isn't going to live for long. I think we form a higher low, and then in respect to that, we form a higher high afterwards. But where our low is going to be is kind of the question. Right now, again, my eyes are on about 28.7 to 27.1, somewhere in that area. And again, the average kind of range on the daily, whenever we look at the RSI coming out of the overbought zone, the average range that we see price drop from top to bottom, at least in recent drops, has been a little over 8%, which would be around 28.9K, to a little under 14%, which would be about 27.1K again. So somewhere in that same range, man. That's my general expectation. Yeah. Nothing's changed, more of the same. That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. At the moment, I'm definitely bearish, waiting to get in, go heavier in a position. Definitely going to scoop up some Bitcoin Cash, maybe some Dogecoin, some Pepe probably. I need to make a video on Dogecoin because I have a different opinion on Doge, but I like Doge a lot, but that's not the point of this one. I just want to wrap this up and say thank everybody. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.